Hi guys, how are you? Whoa, that's loud. Means the music is low. Or normal. Can I have a track with more intensity? Maybe not that one. This is nice. So, finally live. Looks a bit dark on the stream. Let me see here. Light! And there is light. Welcome guys. Oh, there was some first time I cannot hit the go live button, you know, for some reason. That's how it is. And it says I'm live. That's good. Hi 7 Notes, Stefanus, hi there. Familiar faces, so nice to see you. And how's the music? Too loud? A bit in the background? Thanks, Peter. Okay. Let me just see here. Okay. Headphones off. Welcome to Sweden. And this channel, on this channel, if the first time you're here, we are looking at photos together that was submitted in a challenge in the Facebook group over there. And for the next hour we will look a bit on the submissions for the challenge, and maybe we can give some suggestions, I mean some improvements, and maybe we also can tell what's good, what we like. Okay, I'm so happy it's working now. I was very nervous there for a while. I really like the music of these live sessions. Thank you, IQ. What's now? Today's actually a lot of new music, so we'll see. Hi there, Randonium TJ. Good vibe, Alexander Bublikov. Hi there. So who's in? IQ. Peter is in. Piet Visser is in. And I'd like to welcome new coffee supporter, Santavat Chien Pradit. I'm pretty sure I butchered your name there, but you're very welcome as a coffee supporter. I appreciate your support. Applemoose. Hi there. And we have Alexander Bublikov, yes. Vijadar Pavar. And who else? Stefanos, 7 Oats, M. Jones, Massimiliano, Peter Gann, Leader Photo Studio. Hello, my name is Archom and I'm 13. Please see my photos. I want to hear the opinion of a professional like you. You think I'm a professional? Well, maybe I can look at them. You can join the Facebook group and then you can post your photos, and then we can give you some feedback in the group. How about that? Elizabeth, hello from Kenya. Very welcome. And who else? DGMB. Twisted, that's me. You know it. Win NG. Art and photography. Hi from Netherlands. Okay. Welcome everyone. Let's jump into the covers. If you are a member of this channel, please write mine if you submitted a cover. If you are a member or if you are a Patreon, you can shout out your name or mine, and then we start with your cover, okay? So who's up first? Stefanos, did you, or IQ, did you make some fantastic cover, magazine cover? Mine please. And 7 notes. But do we have any coffee supporter? The members, they are first in line, okay? We need to give them something, you know. IQ, didn't you have a cover? Isn't that the funny one? Let me take a look. Let's go to the Facebook group. If first time here, you're welcome to subscribe. I never say this. You're welcome to subscribe to this channel because you can learn a lot about light photography. Yes, you did. Yeah, that's good. So please subscribe. It's very good for the channel, you know. And you can share, you know, the good stuff. The funny one, as always. Yeah. Stefanos, you didn't. Next time, okay? So let me take a look. This looks like yours. IQ. Subscribe and join. You will learn so much. Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much. Imtiaz. This is yours, yeah? Let's drag this one into Photoshop. Jose Luis. Hi there, welcome. A new coffee supporter, maybe? Or? No, you've been around a while. You have a beige coffee bean. Then I think you've been around in a while, maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't remember. I made different colors of these coffee beans. Maybe actually beige is kind of, you've been around for a while, yeah? Jose? Anyway, welcome. And let's go, let's jump in and take a look. Let's take a look, let's jump into the Facebook group. And here we have IQs. M. Jones, thank you so much, you're very welcome. So this is the first cover, and I should take away this Facebook group, and I should switch to this one. Where is that one? Gone. And let's go back to Photoshop, like that. And what do you say about this one, guys? I think it's quite funny, Imtiaz. It's very funny. Smiley, very clever. I have the wrong chat. Should not have top chat. Should have live chat or show all messages. Sorry if I missed some. This was the most challenging shot for me. with the reflections and the setup. The reflections, yes. I mean, you're shooting almost like top down, yes? At first I thought it was a tape, Christoph. Yes. But it's, yeah. Smiley guy, well, maybe he's not that smiley, he's kind of nervous, yeah. I see a face. Does anyone else see a face? What do you mean? Is there a face? Where is the face? You know, it's I would try to, if I should say something, some critique. Yes, it's a great idea, you know, fun idea, but maybe we should, maybe you should try to get something more going on. Now it looks like you have a reflection and everything is just white. Maybe bump up the contrast, so all this if I take, what should I take? Selective color, black. I mean, I think, what am I using? Brush? Why doesn't it work? Nothing happens. Curve. Everything becomes so tiny when I go live. I mean, probably. I mean, what I'm saying is that maybe I would try to do some kind of gradients going on, but at the same time, if they are glossy, then it's kind of okay to have, but maybe a bit more contrast. But it's a great idea, and it's nice that you have a spot here, so not totally black, because then it will not look so nice. I love that you have this like a face. Fantastic. Okay, who's up next? We need to speed up a bit so we can do as many as possible. Who's up next? Do you have any members? That's nice music. I saw before 7 notes. 7 notes. And this is the can opener from 7 notes. What do you say about this one? There's a lot of black. Jose, Louis. Oh, Jose, we will go for your next. And Evituber is in. Hi there. Everything is great. Well, I'm on holiday still, but I'm here for you guys. Okay? We need to have a live stream. Sponsored by no way. Fresh. Thank you. Okay, let's look at 7 notes cover. What do you say, guys? Is it nice or is it nice? I think it's very beautiful light. Burned by the Swedish sun. Yes, it's never been this hot for like 200-300 years probably. 30 degrees Celsius, you know, in Sweden. It's not that common. So, what do you say about this? Spontaneously, I love the idea. It's quite simple, but it's on theme, you know. Metal. It's 43 here. Oh. How do you survive? That's my question. Charles thinks it's a very nice light, nice composition, twisted, gorgeous light. I wonder what it would look like if it was entirely desaturated. Peter, that is my first thought. Because there's a lot of different, how should I say, not colors, but there is a bit of magenta, a bit of blue, bit of cyan. I would kill everything. Why not 7 notes? I mean, because if we put on a hue saturation layer and we pull up, you see there's a lot of different tones. There is a different, it's more like bluish on this part, and then you have more magenta on the other one. So I would just kill everything. But I think it's nice with these details you have on the golden one on top here, because I like when it's not fully black and white. What do you say, Peter? Do you like that maybe? Because I'm not so fond of black and white photos actually, because now we have a bit of, and why can I move? New Photoshop. I cannot move the canvas with the space. Why not? Oh. Oh my, okay. Calm down. And probably just the line here, yeah? The red line of side. How many years ago they took that away in ice hockey? Red line of side. Is this in color too? Maybe we can skip that one. I would do it like this, like Peter says. Yes, leave the gold edge and the red line. I like the line gray. Could paint it gold too, absolutely, you know. But I think this makes a big difference. Look, before this magenta cast, I'm a bit allergic to this magenta cast. And then you have the purple on this big area. I mean, yeah, purple bluish, magenta bluish probably. What you say, Seven Nose? Do you agree? Red line is from the logo, exactly. I think if you're shooting this for client, you really need to keep the original red line there. Boom! Yes. Other than that, I think it's beautiful light. Hard edges show that it's glossy, perfect, and this area, you know, fantastic. So that's my only tip. Yes, Apple Mousse. The red line with the letters is the only thing I like less. Yeah, but if it's for a client, I mean, but if it's personal thing, I mean a personal photo, why can't I move this photo? Am I going to, do I need to I need to quit Photoshop. There's something weird going on. Open. And let's see if it works better next time. So, who's up next? Seven Notes. I really love your cover. Fantastico. Only thing, kill the cast. You know, we don't need them. So, who's up next? It was, who was it? Jose, Louis. Yeah. Let me see if I can find you. And Christoph. another member, Jose. Am I correct or am I correct? Jose, the watch is yours, yes? Am I right? Here we have a beautiful watch shot. Fantastico. Open. Vidyadhar. Yes. Slow down, guys. After this, it's Christoph. And then we will see. This one I actually already commented on in the Facebook group. But let's do it again for all you watching. This is a beautiful shot. Beautiful cover, I think. What do you say, guys? And in the group, the thing I was complaining about, I will go with more contrast on the dial. I would just, you can do it in Photoshop too after if you like. If you agree, we can just select the dial and then you would just put on a curves layer. Everything's so tiny. You see, now I have marked this area, the dial, and then we take a look at the curve, put on a curves adjustment layer, and then we look at the black point. There's a lot of space to the darkest point there. So if I pull this to the right, over there, and suddenly the dial is not so, this, it's a very common problem when you're shooting watches, that you get this overcast feeling, this hazy on the dial, on the crystal. So, and I tipped you about my video, the Seiko video. I'm just using a, do I have any? No, I'm just using a dial. You have the, do I have a diffusion? No. When you're shooting the watch and then you have the light coming from the opposite side probably, and then you have this big diffusion, and then you just put this under close to the, and cover the face or on the top of the diffusion. And then this black cap will reflect on the crystal, and then you get more contrast. Yes, I like the increase in contrast, creates great depth and reduce the fog look. Yes, curves layer are so helpful. Curves layers are your best friend. Perhaps reveal a little bit more wristband for good measure. Yes, maybe a bit more, maybe. Now you're darken the face. Might be nice to add a white gradient, represent a corner of the glass, Chris says. You mean we should bring back a bit of clouds? Where am I? Gradient, black, you mean something like this? Then I will go even more, add more. I don't know if this was what you had in mind. What can I do here? Is this what you mean? Yeah, but a bit more, a bit stronger, like gradient white. Do we have white? You mean probably not like that. Whoa. gradient, and then we can mark the what am I doing? Can I mark this area? Now I destroyed it. Okay, let's do it like this. Yes, when you darken it, it appears that there was no glass. You just thought to add a slide. Yeah, that's a great idea. I always try to add a bit of fog there. So it's a good idea. Not to make everything contrasty. You can always leave a bit in the corner. So what else? I do not love the blue background, and I think it's a bit too dark, the spot. I would go for gray. I would not use the red, but it's, if you like it, I mean, of course. But I think it looks more luxury not to use the blue one. That's maybe me. And then we have to add the blue on the dial back. I think it looks nicer like this, but I think you should have tiny bit more power on the background there. It's funny that you're saying it looks more realistic and you're talking about this glass, but the thing is, when I shoot watches, often I get the watches without any glass crystal to make my life a bit easier. I ask them, please take away the glass crystal, and then you will get so crispy dial, you know. But of course, then it's really important to fake a bit of you know, fog on one corner. Looks like it's incomplete on the strap. Maybe add a little highlight under the strap so we get complete information. Yes, it's, you mean disappears more. Yeah, but I think the nice thing about this picture is I love this side. I think the light is fantastic here. One thing I see now, I can't believe this. I have to reboot the computer, and we cannot do that because I cannot get the, I cannot move, I cannot use space. Space just crashed. Adobe, why are you doing this to me? One thing I saw is this. Can I ask you, did you add this in Photoshop? It looks like it's very pixelated around, and then it's very smooth, and also a bit here. If it's added in Photoshop, I mean, it's fine, but refresh the Finder. But if I restart Finder, Evertube, Botvidsson, isn't that bad? Will not all the programs crash? No? Are you 100% sure? I mean, not crash, but maybe all with. Can you restart Finder without shutting down the other programs? Or tell me. I don't think so. Exactly. So, it's very beautiful, but it looks a bit like you. The main thing, the contrast of the dial there. Beautiful. Who's up next? Who was it? Who was it? It was. You did it and didn't stop the software. I don't know if I dare. I don't want to crash because I have had a lot of problem to go live today for some reason. So let's Let's leave it. I can use the mouse pad. So, but there was a member. Christoph, yes? Christoph V. Christoph, what's your name in the Facebook group? Tell me, Christoph, are you still here? Christian. Sorry, I always forget. That's very bad. And I can never spell your name. It's like Swedish Christian with an H. Okay. Chris. And where is the H? Of the T, yes. There we are. We have a statue. What are you saying, guys? What do you think about this one? First of all, I think you should go black on the background, or is it just my screen? On my screen it looks like maybe not on the live stream. Boom. Very nice light on the statue, golden statue. Something's wrong with light in my opinion. Tell me more, VTuber. I mean, for the light it's nice, but probably we need a bit softer light. Christian? Do you see a beautiful lady or woman with no arms? That's a very good question. Here it looks black, okay. Yes, it's near harsh. Yes, I will go softer. But at the same time, when you have this harsh, big contrast. I see a beautiful lady with no arm. Yes. When you have this big contrast, very bright to very dark, then it feels, I almost said crispy woman with no arms, and it makes it look more shiny, the metal. I see a statue. But of course, I would test out to go with a softer light, I think. But I'm not, you know, because you get, you see these highlights here. Maybe should try a bigger light source. What light source did you use? Are you using some kind of softbox, or? Because if you're using like a huge, if this statue is, I don't know how big it is, but you use a huge light source, then did I pack up the softbox? Yeah. You know, then bigger. If this is a statue and you have this huge softbox like this, statue, big softbox, the edge of the softbox, I see online everybody's talking about, in other tutorials they talk about the light wraps around the object, but you know, light can never wrap around anything, because light will always go straight, you know, so it can never wrap around really. But what they mean, at the edge of the softbox, it will also hit but it will be maybe it will be softer out on the edges, but it will still hit. If the object can see the softbox, all the areas that can see the softbox will be hit with light, of course, but it will be softer at the edge a bit. So that's why it looks like it wraps around, but it cannot never wrap around. Like a bottle. Yeah. Yes. So I would test that. I think this area is nice. You know, very crispy. So, great work there. Thank you so much for this. Who's up? Who is up next? People have already 40 minutes in. How is this possible? Is that Coca-Cola in your hand, Martin? Yes, it is, EviTuber. Did you want to say something about Coca-Cola? I can guess you have a lot to say about Coca-Cola, EviTuber. I don't drink it. I'm not surprised. So, EviTuber, you have... Which one was it you had? My name on Facebook is Ann Sebastian. Yes, I know. I drink alcohol. You drink alcohol? Well, I drink whiskey. That's my thing. So, quit. Now we need to speed on. Not a lot of talking. So, Bassem. Let's take a look at EviTuber. Mine is the corkscrew. Yeah, I know. And I think this is very nice. I think this is very nice. And you're still looking at me. And like that. I drink coffee. I drink coffee too. I drink, I think it's, what you call this? Cafe latte, or maybe macchiato, or nus, maybe. Great, yeah. I think this is very cool. It's very nice light. Space alien. Light and viewpoint are very fine, yes. And Crazy About Life, really like this. Look! Crazy About Life, he has a blue coffee bean there. That's nice. I love this light. I think it's super cool. If I should say something, I think you should be more careful. EviTuber, oh yeah, I cannot move it. I think I want it to be straight. Awesome. You have the top straight, but you should really go for this straight first. You know, now it's like you go for that straight, and then you can just set the top. The top is straight, but this is a bit. I would love to have it a bit like tiny bit there. And what else? What else? Maybe also. What else? Probably I would like to take away the colors here too. Maybe. Or am I wrong? I mean, do we need this yellow? Will it be too crazy to take away the colors? Or, I mean, the yellow. what do you say? You know, this is how it is, I guess. I mean, then some photographers like to leave it as is, but I always jump in to Photoshop and take away color cast all the time. It's about straightening it, and I could not, cause the cork is tilted. Ah, okay. Can't you just turn the bottle a bit? Or maybe then you couldn't. It's fine, you know. It reminds me of a robot. Yes, I agree. But you know, what else can we... I think it's just wonderful. What if you try... Did you try to... I think it would be hard, probably, to get the bottle lighten up a bit. Probably it will be impossible. Not impossible, of course. Everything is possible. But the perspective is very cool, like people are saying here. But like I see on many pictures, I always like to have it cleaned up better, you know, take away everything that stands out. All this, you know, when I always clean, put in a lot of, not a lot, I mean, like 10 minutes in Photoshop at least. And I cannot move it. And sometimes when I feel like one side is nicer, I happen to get nicer light, or this is too crooked, then I just steal this side, you know, and flip it, and then I put it on the other side. Is that allowed, really? Photoshop is working great today, or is it me? You know, to get how do you say, symmetry? Is that the word I'm looking for? You know, to make it look more kick-ass. Yes, I forgot to say that, Botvidsson. If you highlight inside the bottle, it would take away the focus from the top. I agree. Symmetry. Okay, thank you for this one. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, next. Who's next? We have a few more minutes. Not much. Anyone else? It was... Who was it? It was... Was it Appelmoose? Yes. Your name is, what was your name again? Sorry, I forgot. Anne. Sebastian Beckham. Which one was yours? Ah, yes, the rose. The rose. Look at this. So much work that you put into this. It's amazing that you created this. But I need to go like this, I feel. Look at that. This is beautiful. Aiden Hughes is in. Very different, yes. Lovely and abstract. Yeah, I love it. And you reshot this, you know, after a bit of feedback, and I love this one better. The one was a bit dark, and then this is still dramatic and a lot of work to create this. And you know, it's simple but beautiful. So much effort, so much hard work. Yes, it's absolutely perfectly done, and I love this for the cover. I think it's a good fit for the cover. Yes, I have nothing more to say. I told you you can put like light on the background, have dark edges, or you can have like rim light. That's something to try, but I think it's nice with this black background. So I have nothing else to add really, except what I said in the group. Yes, it will make a really lovely print on the wall. Take away the text. So who's up? Who's next? We still have a few minutes, because then we have to look at the winners for this round, okay? Who's up next? Jim. Jim. We have Jim. And you have. And Bultsax. What's the name in English? I have no idea. Bolt cutter maybe? Bolt cutter. Is that the word? Bultsax? Nice concept, rusty stuff. I'm not in love with this format, but I understand you want to show the hole, not to turn it. Maybe it will not fit. Let me see. The first thing I noticed, I think it looks a bit dark. If you look at the cover, I mean the curves layer, and you see how much space it is to the highest. I mean, maybe you like to go for a low light, low key shot, but if it's this much space until we get some highlights, then I think it's way too much. At least go here, but I think I will go all the way to get like a more normal shot there. Tin scissor. Is it called tin scissor? But this looks like a bolt cutter. Isn't it called like this in English? Bolt cutter. You're cutting bolts. I like the grungy textured metal, Charles. Yes. Love the tones. Bold and yes. Grungy. Yes, I wonder if diagonal format might make it more dynamic. Yes, I think you could fill it up. Not go for this horizontal, you're just switching it around. Yes, I agree, Uppermost. This is something different. Most of the people go for black because they know I like black. Maybe. Diagonal, yes. People are voting for diagonal. How would that look? And then we need more space on the top probably to make it fit for the cover. But I agree. I think it would be cool to have it, you know, like this. Very powerful to have it like that. In the center. Now it's probably not in the center. Almost. That is vertical. Yes, now it's... I mean, depends. Do you mean the How do you mean? Before it was kind of horizontal, yeah? Appelmus. And now it's vertical. Or diagonal. Ah, you mean like this? Or have I lost it? Something like that? Maybe it can, maybe can like stick out a bit like this. Oh, I think it's better to have it vertically like this. But it's not. It's nice. It's nice composition, if you will. But it's it needs to be brighter, I think. Okay. Now we need to take a look at the winners. We have streamed for, I don't know, doesn't say, but I know it's like soon will be 5. So we need to go, because when we go through when we look at the nominees and the winners in the categories, maybe we can look at the one who will win there, if we didn't already do it, okay? Alexander, maybe yours is in the one of the winners. We need to go to the. We need to go to the. We need to go to. Let me see the presentation. Do we have some music still? Yes. So, the magazine cover photo challenge, the winners. But before we look at the winners, or the winner, I mean first, second and third place, we will take a look at, it's not the previous winner, but finally his prize arrived. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about Idrabayu Ivan, also known as the Daft Punk guy. Do you remember way back when there was a winner? He was shooting this Daft Punk small tiny doll, or however you call it. And now the AD100 Pro Godox flash arrived to him. Finally. The golden cover challenge. That's correct. And I'm very happy that it finally arrived. So, here are the nominees for Best Light. I can go away. These 3, I think, is the best. And who's the winner? It was very hard this time, I felt. Yes, that was an awesome shot, yeah. And Best Light, the winner. Maybe you're a bit surprised about this one, but I put this as the winner. And it's Vidyadhar Pavar, winner Best Light this round. And it's, I would not say simple, but there is something that popped out, you know. You see this, you see that part with a bit of gradient. Without that, I wouldn't have noticed this at all, almost. So I think it's good to show this hard edges. This is very glossy, you know, this nail cutter, bolt cutter and nail cutter. So you have this really sharp, hard edges and big contrast on the subject and object, and it just jumps out in my face, and I like that. Also stopped to look when I saw this in the group. Crazy about life. Yes, you know, when you stop, just like, and you take in a few seconds, you know, you invest a few seconds to look at the photo. It must mean something. So he got the best light. The other two, fantastic light, of course, but I wanted to highlight it. So now it's the best concept, or I mean best idea, and the nominees are Botvidsson. Did I even mention who was the other? Yeah, you saw the text. The nominees are Botvidsson, VTuber, Imtiaz, and Alexander. And who is the winner for best idea? Impossible to pick one, but I did it anyway. I went for Alexander Bublikov. Maybe, you know, super simple idea, but it's very clever and it's very beautiful light. It's very crispy, it's very metal. You know, I absolutely love this. One thing I don't love, the composition. I mean, I think I will go like this, horizontal. Yes, I think I will go horizontal actually. Do I have this one? No, I killed it. Maybe I can go to the group. Let's go to the Facebook group. I don't have time for this, as always, but we do it anyway. There it is. Alexander. I think I would. Do I have the magazine cover template somewhere? Magazines, metal, open. Come on. Where is it? Copy, paste, turn. And let me see. I think I will go for it like this, you know. And even bigger, maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong. What do you say, guys? Very powerful, like. Because we need to see the text, I think. Radiohead album cover. Is that so? Did they do this too? Either bio? Vertical better. It looks like a metal rope. Much better. Very bold this way. Cool. Okay, horizontal is nice. Yes. And you see this crispy... I think it's absolutely fantastic. From a graphic design approach, this works best. Yes, I agree. Alexander. I don't know, 50-50. And you can also go... What was the name? Vertically. No, yeah. Vertical. No, probably not. Okay, let's go back to the presentation and take a look at the winners. Back. And congratulations, Alexander. No, not diagonally. No. I think horizontal. I will go for this cover. Maybe for not for like if it's a shot, but for the cover. I think it fits better, so like that. So, and there is someone who likes to join the group. Multitasking here. Welcome to Sir. Welcome, if you're watching. And next up we have best cover fit, And we have Salvatore Brancifort, Vakas Tariq, and Francesca Longini. And the winner is Vakas Tariq. I think this is a good fit, and it really stands out. You know, it's very beautiful scissors, and I mean, the light is nothing special really, because it just reflects. Well, you have a bit of gradient going on there. And Tariq, I think you was here, yes? Before? A cut above the others, yeah. So, congratulations. I think that was a very good fit for the cover, and it's two very beautiful objects, but with a quite simple light, I would say. Sharp, very sharp. So let's see, do we have another? Yes, we have biggest effort, and the nominees are Anne Sebastian Wiekamp, José Luis Abarca Aguirre, pretty sure I butchered that name again, and Francesca Longini. And the winner is Anne Sebastian Wiekamp. Congratulations! It was Appelmus, yes? Anne. You know, first of all, going to the hardware store and buying this and you make this, there's a lot of effort into, you put a lot of work into this, and then you light it, and then you ask for feedback, and we give you feedback, and then you go back to the studio, and then you shoot it again. You know, this I really admire. Yes, Evertuber. Francesca's, yes, it looks like Friday the 13th, yes, movie. I love that one. So congratulations, Anne. Do we have another category? We have some honorable mentions. And first we have Saper Shahi, and I should go away, the knife. And we have Charles. I think this is clean and beautiful. And then we have Marton Gasso Martos. I think this is a very nice one too. So 3 covers I like to mention. So now it's time. Now it's time to announce the winners. Charles, thank you. And nice. I have no idea what the English word for this. It look for me in Swedish. If there's any Swedish people here, for me it looks like a vindflöjel. Is that a word? Like wind. You see the wind direction, or who will carry the trophy and go home? Yes, now it's time. 3rd place goes to. Now it's for, you know, now it's for the whole competition. I mean, it's not a competition, it's a challenge. But I like to highlight top 3, my top 3, and it was impossible again. Sometimes I feel like, oh, this is my number 1, number 2, number 3. This time it was impossible. So don't be angry, people. I couldn't really pick one, so I just had to go with the gut feeling again. So, 3rd place. 3rd place goes to Sunny Singh for his beautiful watch shot. in this metal environment. Metal. I think it's very nice, and I love watches. And Dimitri is in. Hi there. Maybe I can create some new moderators. Stevanos, are you okay to be a moderator? IQ, would you like to be a moderator? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I add you anyway. If there is something going on in chat, you can just kick people out, okay? Sunny, beautiful light, beautiful everything, okay? I will go away. And second place goes to 7 Notes, the can and the can opener. Beautiful light, cool idea, good cover fit. I just complained a bit, you know, if you took away the cost, the blue and magenta cost, then I think you made it to the top. You know, it's this close in between the covers, I would say. Congratulations to the second place. The first post, yes, I think so, Christian. I think it was the first one. So now it's time to announce the winner. Who can it be? I think it's the first time you really don't have any idea, or? Hobite Lover is in. Nice to see you. And now my son is outside. I need to go, guys. Okay, let's take a look at the winner. Who will win? 7 O's, you are welcome. And the winner is Francesca Longini, Friday the 13th. Congratulations to Francesca. Again, I think you won before, yeah? Right? I think this is great. Good cover fit. Very much on theme. Quite nice light. Great idea. You know, she's ticking very many points. I mean, many different things. But let's take a look at this. Francesca, are you here? Still here? Double metal. Congrats. One thing, I think it's not necessary to have this metal here. I mean, metal text on metal, so it would be nice without this, I think. You don't have to point out that it's metal. I mean, it's for cutting metal, of course, but what else? I think it's a bit moody, it's a bit dark, but I understand because it's very bright on the brightest part. But I think we could have maybe a bit more light. And also, I would love to see this gradient, nicer gradient here. You know, you can use, what if I use I'm working on a frequency separation action. It's the best frequency separation action in the world. And I'm testing a lot right now. So let's try. But I will release this soon. Been working on it for months. So let's take a look here. Can we do something? This is the color edit. Khan, that's great to hear. I mean, I think you can make a, you don't have time for this, especially when Photoshop is not working. But I mean, I would love to see a bit nicer. I would just do very quick. Oops. A bit nicer gradient. And if I didn't manage to do this with the light, I would use frequency separation maybe, or just anything really. Now I'm making a selection on the color part. We will come to this. If you never heard about frequency separation, we can get to this later, but now I'm working on the colors only, not the texture, because the texture is on a separate layer. So now I make a selection, and we can actually, what can we do? I was thinking to gradient. I don't have time for this, but I do it anyway. And let's pick this one, and then let's take this one. So I mean, I would try to make a nicer gradient from brightest. It looks a bit harsh here, so I would try to do something. Let's see. I should have selected more there. You know, something like this, but better. So it will be very, very smooth. It is possible, you know. I love frequency separation. It's always part of my workflow. Aidan, yes. Frequency separation, you can save any photo really. And I will create a frequency separation action. I'm almost done. I'm testing a lot. I want it to be perfect, and it will come with a video, and it will be very expensive. I understand what you are feeling. I found this group. Okay. Thank you, IQ. I use frequency separation for makeup photography. Yes, it's very common for retouching skin and makeup. Hello from Leipzig. Stefan G, welcome. I love this. Frequency separation action. Peter, you want it? Soon. I've been working for it for many months. Yesterday I took actually. Okay, first we can say congratulations again to the winner. You know, fantastic, Francesca. Congratulations. Very beautiful, very cool. You're always making very cool shots, you know. Coffee's out. What did I talk about? Peter, frequency separation. No. Sorry, I forgot. Peter, what did I say? I will pay huge money for a new frequency separation action. What a nerdy group. Yes, it is. Oh, Appemos, you have to go too, you have to cook. So nice that you drop by. Yes, I have to go too. I have to go out and play in the sandlåda with my son, building some sand castles. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see when I will contact Francesca, and we will try to find a new topic, a new theme for the next. And if there's any brands or companies who want to sponsor this photography challenge, please contact me directly. We need a sponsor. We have had a few sponsors, but we need a new one, okay? Yes, see you in the Facebook group, Aidan and everybody. I hope I didn't forget anything. Feels like I'm forgetting something, but it's okay. So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. No new topic could be toys. So I can post one of my shots. Yeah. Okay. I need to run. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. And subscribe, like, please do that. It will help the channel, okay? Black out. Microphone off.